Improving vocabulary is about more than simply knowing a lot of words. It's about choosing words that are precise, impactful, and appropriate for each context. Whether you're communicating professionally, socially, or even digitally, a powerful vocabulary allows you to express ideas effectively and persuasively. This guide will dive deeply into methods and strategies that not only enhance your vocabulary but also ensure you retain and use new words confidently. 1. Why a strong vocabulary is essential for effective communication. We often underestimate the power of well-chosen words. Words have a profound impact on our lives. They can inspire, motivate, and even influence others' perceptions. A strong vocabulary enhances clarity. Clear word choice reduces ambiguity and prevents misunderstandings. Builds confidence. When you know the right words to convey your ideas, your confidence increases, which positively impacts how others perceive you. Demonstrates intelligence. People tend to associate a strong vocabulary with intelligence and credibility. Increases persuasiveness. Using precise language enables you to argue, influence, and negotiate effectively. Imagine the difference between "I think this is a good idea" versus "I believe this strategy will yield positive outcomes." In both phrases, you're expressing a positive stance, but the second sentence is more compelling due to the stronger, more confident language. 2. Techniques to expand your vocabulary for real-life application. Learning vocabulary through isolated memorization can be ineffective and uninspiring. Contextual and consistent exposure to new words makes them stick. Here are techniques to make vocabulary expansion both enjoyable and practical. Contextual learning. Instead of memorizing lists of words, try learning words through sentences and contexts that are relevant to your life. For example, if you encounter a word in a book or article, make note of the sentence and try using the word in a similar context. Word association. Associate new words with images, stories, or other words that relate to them. For example, lucid can be linked to light or clear, helping you remember its meaning. Clear and easy to understand. Use analogies and synonyms. Analogies help to understand complex words by comparing them to simpler concepts. Similarly, finding synonyms broadens your understanding of a word's nuance. For instance, if you learn the word gregarious, think of synonyms like sociable or outgoing to better capture its essence. These techniques will make your learning process engaging, interactive, and conducive to long-term retention. 3. Retention strategies. Making words stick in your memory. To truly benefit from new vocabulary, you need to retain and recall words accurately. Here are some memory-boosting strategies. Spaced repetition. Use tools like flashcards or apps, for example, Anki, that implement spaced repetition, a technique where you review words at increasing intervals to strengthen memory retention. Visualization. Associate new words with vivid images. For example, the word ebullient, meaning enthusiastic, might remind you of bubbles rising in a boiling pot. This mental picture reinforces the word's meaning and helps you remember it. Mnemonic devices. Create mnemonics to help remember complex words. For instance, the word ostentatious, showy, or pretentious could be remembered by imagining someone flaunting their wealth openly. Teach someone else. When you explain a new word to someone else, you reinforce your understanding of it. Share newly learned vocabulary with friends, family, or coworkers, using it in a real conversation for reinforcement. These strategies don't just help you memorize words, they enable you to understand and use them naturally. 4. The role of reading in vocabulary building. Reading is one of the best ways to encounter new words and understand their usage. Here's how you can maximize your vocabulary growth through reading. Choose diverse topics. By reading across different genres and subjects such as science, philosophy, fiction, and non-fiction, you expose yourself to a broad vocabulary. A word used in a novel may be entirely different from one used in a scientific article, giving you a diverse vocabulary range. Read with a dictionary. Don't skip over unfamiliar words. Take the time to look them up and learn their meanings, and then reread the sentence with this new understanding. Note and review new words. Keep a notepad or digital list where you write down new words, along with the sentences they appeared in. Periodically review this list and try using these words in new sentences to solidify your understanding. Reading doesn't just introduce new words, it teaches you how they're used in real contexts, making them easier to recall and use accurately. 5. Building a vocabulary journal for ongoing growth. A vocabulary journal is your personalized dictionary, a place to record and explore new words as you encounter them. Write the word, definition, and context. Include a sentence using the word, so you understand how it's applied. Add synonyms and antonyms. This expands your understanding of the word's meaning and helps you use it correctly in various contexts. Set a goal for new entries. Aim to add a specific number of words to your journal each week. Over time, your journal will become a valuable tool for vocabulary building. Keeping a vocabulary journal fosters consistent growth and keeps your learning organized. 6. Actively using new words in conversation. Practice makes perfect. Here's how to confidently use new vocabulary in daily conversations. Challenge yourself. Set a goal to incorporate a few new words into your speech each week. This helps you move words from passive to active vocabulary. Reflect on conversations. After a discussion, think about how you could have used newly learned words to better express yourself. Role-playing exercises. If you're preparing for a presentation or meeting, try rehearsing with a friend and consciously use new vocabulary to gain confidence. Active usage ensures that new vocabulary becomes a natural part of your speech. 7. Understanding root words, prefixes, and suffixes. Breaking words down into their root components can help you infer meanings and recognize patterns. Root words. Common roots like bena meaning good or mal meaning bad appear in multiple words. Knowing these roots helps you make educated guesses about unfamiliar words. Prefixes and suffixes. A prefix like un meaning not or a suffix like able meaning capable of can completely change a word's meaning. Understanding these elements provides a toolkit for decoding complex words. Etymology. Learning where words come from can make them more memorable. For example, knowing that hospital is derived from the Latin hospes, meaning guest, enriches your understanding of its original intent. By familiarizing yourself with these components, you can demystify complex vocabulary. 8. Leveraging technology to boost vocabulary. Technology offers many tools to enhance vocabulary learning. Here are some examples. Flashcard apps. Apps like Quizlet and Anki use spaced repetition, which is highly effective for memorization. Online dictionaries and thesauruses. Keep digital tools like Merriam-Webster or thesaurus.com accessible for quick lookups and synonym exploration. Language learning apps. Apps like Duolingo and Babbel have vocabulary-focused lessons and quizzes. Word games. Games like Scrabble, Wordle, or crossword puzzles are fun ways to build vocabulary naturally. Incorporating these resources into your daily routine can make vocabulary learning seamless and engaging. 9. Practicing with daily word challenges. If you like setting goals, try daily word challenges. 1 new word per day. Aim to learn and use 1 new word every day. By the end of a month, you'll have 30 new words in your arsenal. Weekly themes. Choose a theme, for example, nature, emotions, technology, and learn words that fit within that category each week. Quiz yourself. At the end of each week, test yourself on all the words you learned. Quizzing reinforces retention. Challenges keep you motivated and provide a structured approach to vocabulary growth. 10. Staying motivated in your vocabulary journey. Improving vocabulary takes time and dedication, so keeping motivation high is crucial. Celebrate small wins. Acknowledge your progress, whether it's mastering 10 new words or confidently using a word in conversation. Join a study group or find a study partner. Learning with others can make the process more enjoyable and competitive. Track your progress. Review your vocabulary journal and observe how much you've improved over time. With these techniques, you'll steadily build a vocabulary that's not only extensive but also effective, enriching your communication skills and making your speech and writing more impactful.